Hello, hello, Chalkin history friends. It is Shelly. It is Saturday afternoon, and it's hot. It is hot, hot, hot where I'm at. Say hello as you hop on. Give everyone a few minutes. Make sure we're live. If you see that red live box at the top left corner of your screen, you are live with me. Otherwise, you're checking out the replay. Say hello either way. Let's see if we're going to get comments today. Hello, long time no see, friends. It's been a while. Sorry about that. We have been doing a lot of traveling. Back and forth. There we go. All right. Okay, say hello, hello. I'm going to show you a few things that I've gotten over the last couple of weeks, I guess. I got color of the month, so let's start there. It is a gorgeous tealish, a little bit different than our transfers, so a little more blue. I guess I see a little more blue. It's called Wayfinder. If your orders come to $75 or more, then you have the opportunity to add these to your cart, and you can add up to 3 jars to your cart. So that's a good deal. What else do we have going on? I believe this is still going on, that you can join as a Perks member or a designer for $1. $1. Let me go to the website and verify that, because we don't want to say anything that's not true. So let's go to join. It says it's back to 20. Okay, so I guess that I was wrong. That has ended. That might have ended yesterday, actually, the 12th. Gosh, I don't remember. Like I said, I'm sorry. It's been a whirlwind. A whirlwind, but we do have some other fun things going on. So, spend $75, you can add jars of the month, of the color of the month. Spend $65, and this is all US dollars. Of course, Canadian is just a little bit higher. You can get this butterfly, floral butterfly bundle. So you get the chubby and you get the coordinating transfer to go with that. Isn't he cute? He's so pretty. We love our butterflies here at Couture. So that's something you can get. You can also purchase this individually. So don't worry about if you can't qualify for it at a $65 total. Don't worry about that, okay? You can get it. And then we have a Patriotic Trio transfer that also coordinates with, it's called Flag and Base. So you get a base, you get this little dowel rod, and then you get a linen flag-shaped rectangle piece of fabric that will go on that dowel, and then it goes in the top here. And it's a cute little, it's a base, it holds the flag up, it's really cute. However, I thought I might switch it out by going with one of our pennants, our fabric pennants. So look for that project to come. But this is also, this is all of our patriotic items. So whether it's a transfer or a surface, they're all on sale during our patriotic sale. So make sure you're checking that out. Okay. So I'm gonna put this away till we're ready to play with bags. I got this is from the most requested. I had a problem with one of the ones they sent me. I think maybe just the screen wasn't washed out enough or not. So I ordered another one. I want to try this one. I love Calm the Frick Down. I think it's kind of cute. I think just having this little part of it, just this little block, it's a little too big for our 3-inch blocks, but I do have one of our 5 inches. You know, you can center it It would look cute on one of our tags. I don't know what I want to do with it yet, but I also feel like it would go perfectly like on a coffee mug. So I might try that with that, but I wanted to get an extra one of those. Again, 5-inch chubby. I love our chubbies. We also got another 5x7 chubby. I just love our wood chubbies. They're great for tiered trays. They're great for just popping on a shelf. I also got our 9-inch chubby. I love working with our 9 inches. They're fun. They go great with our F-size transfers. So here's one of our F-size. Oh my gosh, it's Supergirl. Who loves Supergirl? That would be fun on that. Let's put those aside. Let's tuck this little girl back. We'll talk about this in a minute here. So there's 2 new Friends transfers. I haven't gotten those yet because those just got released. I haven't gotten those. I got some surfaces. So I got the Berry Sweet, remember the strawberry from our most requested. So I got that. The heart shape. This is called the Love Heart Slim Cut. So I got one of those. If you guys caught the most requested release announcement, I actually got to play with every single transfer, and I put together a video. I think I shared it here on my page, but it's also on the Couture Design Studio. I believe it's on that page as well, or in that group. So you can check it out there as well. Let's see. What other shapes did they have? I think this was one. I feel like I'm missing a 4th. So this is a fun new shape that we came out with. This is the scalloped frame. This was inspired by the transfer that said something about, you can't see the flowers unless you look for them, something like that. It was something along those lines. But how fun. Any of our transfers that maybe have some kind of a framed kind of pattern, which I found one. It's this one. This is the floral frame. So what you would do is put this on top of that, and then you can get those flowers all around here. Or you can use it with that other transfer. I don't have all those transfers. I didn't bring those with me. I left those at home. I bought myself another 9-inch mainstay frame. I love these. They're fun. They're light. You really don't have to use that hanging stuff if you don't want to. You can just use your that sticky Velcro kind of stuff to put it up. Okay. Let's talk about some other new things. I'm trying to think, there was a 4th slim cup. Now I don't remember what it was. I wonder if I didn't get it. I'll have to look. This is a heat transfer. It is part of our After Dark series. They do not show it on the regular website. There is a special link to get to it. If you would like to check out our After Dark collection, it is for mature audiences, then go ahead and just comment dark and we'll get you the link for that. Put these aside. Now there's another surface, and gosh, now my brain is not letting me think about it. I also found this on the website. This is new. It's the French Provincial plaque. It says 2 pieces, so you get some ribbon, or you can make a bow with that. So I bought one of those. I thought that might be fun to play with. Let me see if I got the transfer. I sure did. Finally, that Peanuts bundle came in with the van. So you can get the bundle where you get the transfer and a van. You cannot buy the transfer individually. You first have to get the bundle, and then you can buy more vans. Okay, these you can get individually, not the transfer. This comes together as a bundle. And then you can get individual vans. So that finally came. And then now we can talk about Supergirl and Superman and all the things. So I didn't get one of everything of those new collections because I just got the girly ones. So I got Supergirl, an F size. I did get Superman. I was gonna make one for my husband, so I did get the logo for Superman. And then I, of course, would be Wonder Woman. I mean, how fun would that be? Just wear t-shirts for Halloween, right? I got, this is Supergirl. Let's see, and all related characters and elements, and oh, the name of it is, it says DC Be Good. So this says Be Tough, Be Good. You got Superwoman or Supergirl there. Again, her emblem, her logo, and then Crypto. That must be her good old faithful pal. And then I got a couple of the heat transfers. So this is called Crypto Heat Transfer. Home is wherever you are, Buddy. So that must be her dog's name, Buddy. You can see him there. So I thought that would be fun on a t-shirt. And then I got this Supergirl heat transfer. I'm trying to see the name of it. It's exactly Super Graffiti, it says. So I got that. I thought that's got to be amazing colors. So I might actually get like a very light t-shirt for this one. So that's that. And then of course we got some extra little transfer tape and a board eraser pack and some more bookmarks. I like our bookmarks. Those are fun. All right. But what I want to do today is our June Couture Club. So let's see what we did in our club this month. Get your B-size transfer. This one is called Nature's Candy. You get your 5-inch wood block chubby. And then you get a single of pesto and cherry. So those are the colors you get. Let's get our block open. I also have, I dug through all of the goodies from the past. I believe they're all available. Not sure what happened to my stream here. There we go. I want to show you all the other ones I dug up here. All right, just trying to get this sprinkled out. These are oldies, but this is an oldie but goodie. This is from let's see, it says July Club Couture 21. This says Life is a Bowl of Cherries, make it sweet. So I grabbed that one, but I also grabbed, do you remember we had, I still think we have those, the pieces to it. Do you remember the tier tray stuff we had? And we had the collection where it had the cute little faux book stack, and then it had a little chalkboard in it. It had a little cutting board in it. I forgot to grab that before I came, but this is the transfer that would go with that. And these are still available. This is called With a Cherry on Top. So I grabbed that. So we're gonna do kind of like not today, we won't do everything today, but we are gonna do a series for a tier tray, all about the cherries. And then we have the doily half circle patterns. So you also remember we had our tier tray that you can get, and then at first we didn't have any interchangeable shelves, but then they came out with like round circles that you could put inside each shelf so that you could switch it out with whatever decor you were doing. So this is what decorates that. This is called doily half circle patterns. And then we had this transfer that came with cutouts. This is called Farmhouse Cherries. Again, these are still available. Excuse me. That's the transfer for that. And then we used to have Chockable Chips Farmhouse Cherry. These are no longer available. Okay, but I do have a couple that I can play with. So we'll do a little series this month and see what we can get all completed. So you do a whole lot with all of these. Nice little collection if you love cherries. All right, let's get started. Let's grab this guy out of here. All right, so pretty much they're assuming you're gonna put this on here, which a lot of people have done. I'm trying to think, I guess cherries would fit. You could do cherries, and then if you wanted to do this guy here, we could do it on both sides if we wanted to. We could do that. All right, let's get this open. Let's get this open. Pair of scissors. Be careful trying to get this open. You don't want to scratch the wood. It does scratch fairly easy. I think I'm going to come out with some wood cutouts too, because these are cute. This is like a little cherry blossom. Okay. Isn't this pretty? This color's pretty too. I wonder if we can incorporate that somehow. We'll see. We'll try to work that in. Let's do this guy first. Now, notice this is not a cuttable. Maybe back up. You can cut this transfer. They just don't have the cut lines for you. So you can do that if you want. Okay. Feels pretty smooth. Let's do, I might cut this apart. I think I will. Want to watch how close I get to things. Phew, it is hot here, you guys. It feels like, it says it's like 88, 89 something, but it feels like it's 103 earlier today. It was crazy, crazy hot. We were out and about a little bit and it was hot, 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 hot. Okay, let's just peel this off. I'm gonna feel smooth against my better judgment. You know, I am gonna wax it because it feels so much better when I wax it. Let me grab it. Let's see here. I have not. This is the first time since, like I said, we've been traveling. So we've been here for a few days and we've just been constantly on the go, and I haven't been able to get all my things together here. grab a paper towel, dig in. Apply it. I like to also go across the wood grain. Really get it in there. I thought about actually sanding this entire block down, but then I thought, ooh, that's gonna make a big mess. So I decided against it. So I apply it, and then I'm just gonna kind of quickly buff it. And you can tell it'll feel rubbery if it feels like there's too much left behind. You'll be able to tell. Okay. So there. All right. Let's put this back. All right. Now we can just put this on and feel confident in our design here. Just gonna move it slightly to the left. I feel like I need to go to the right a little bit. I'm so picky about how I line these up. Okay, that looks really good. What's nice is they're somewhat transparent, so you can see where you are on your surface. All right, we have some cherries here. I feel like we could do the scale maybe in our new color. Let's try it. This is the Wayfinder. Okay, let's just grab it off our lid. Let's get you guys in nice and close here. Oops, let's go this way. There we go. I'm just gonna do the scale. So I'm gonna try to get the bottom of the tray there. The part that you put the cherries on. Get that bottom part done. Okay, I just have way too much here, so let's put some of that back. Okay. This is a metallic, it is not a shimmer. I think I like the metallics better. There we go. But they do still stay a little wetter than if it was just a regular paste. I really like that. It's a pretty color. Okay, let's put that there. I grab a tray here. Okay. And then I think I'm gonna I'll do this green. So the green that they gave us was pesto. I'm gonna see if I actually have a pesto open. I do not. I have a sage. Maybe I have a pesto. I know, I see I have a meadow. Oh, maybe I do have a pesto. Nope, that's shimmer silver. Let's see. Don't think I have a pesto open, so we're just going to kind of need this. I am also going to play with the sage just so we have a little variation of color. So let's just knead that a little bit. Kind of shake it down. Just going to snip a corner there. I'm probably going to try to do the little greenery on the cherries. There's not much there, but we are going to use it here. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out where we want the cherry color. Okay, there's that. Let's knead this a little bit. It feels hard up to this point, so I'm going to go ahead and just cut. Let's cut this way. And then I'm going to just put a little bit right next to it. All right. Let's use one of these guys. Just going to dig in and get a little bit. And then after this, we'll pull it up so nothing dries on us. I think this would look good with black too. Black and cherry, I think that would be really pretty. Oh, I was gonna say, I thought I had some cute ribbon too. Not the right color, oop, not the right color, but if you used meadow, that would be cute. Okay, now that I got that all messy, we'll clean that up later. Let's get this. Okay. Let's get this cleaned up here. Okay. All right, I'm gonna pull this up just because we don't want that to start drying. Cute, so cute. Let's see if our dryer's plugged in. It is. Let's start getting this dried up. Try to do the edge of that scale again with a little bit of this. Didn't really take very well. See if we can work it through that screen here. Okay, now let's see what that looks like. That's better. Okay. All right, we need to lay down fresh cherries. We need to lay all the cherries down. This border here. All right, let's get our cherry. Now I have a cherry already open. I actually have a couple. Let's see. Is there anything left in here? Doesn't feel like it. Let's see. Cut off a little corner here and see if we can get anything to come out. I don't think that's worth anything. Let's get rid of that. Let's go ahead and knead this one though. There's a lot in here that we can get out. And then I'm gonna kind of go across the top there, see if we can get an opening. Okay. Don't think we need much. So we need to decide, let's do pesto up there. I'm going to kind of lift that to see if I can see it better here. And trying to see where the stems are here. There we go. All right, and then we'll do the cherries. So let's get another little squeegee here. I also have currant jam. I thought that would be fun to maybe also mix in there. So let's get this kind of mixed up. I'm gonna just snip a little corner. That's gonna give it more of a little berryish color. I'm just gonna take one side of the squeegee and then pick up the cherry on the other side. That's probably too much. And kind of just put them both down here. So it'll be kind of a mix. All right, let's get that excess off. And I'm going to do fresh cherries. Okay, I think we got that. We still have to decide what we're going to do with that other outer cute. Pesto didn't want to go down very well. Let's try that again. Or it was just add the lighter color on top, see what happens here. Still nothing. We may have to wash that down and try again here. Let's get this dry. Oh, what color do I want to do? I feel like maybe we could do sweeter with the new color and then do the cherry around. I think that might work. Okay, let's do sweeter on the inside here. Again, this is the color of the month. It's called Wayfinder. Very pretty. All right, let's put that excess back. All that excess off. Because again, it's the metallic, it should stay wet a little bit longer. I'm going to grab some of that currant jam and mix it with the cherry And then we'll go around the edges here. Give it just a little bit of a different look here. All right, pick up some more for these edges. Now this paste will dry faster than the Wayfinder because it doesn't have the metallic in it. So after this side gets done, we'll pull it up. Let's put that down for temporary here. It looks good with that blue. All right, this is the last part. Grab some more. Take that excess off. All right. And remove. All right, we're just going to keep that close because we'll wash that off just to get that top part. We'll try to work on those. A little greenery up there. All right. Isn't that cute? All right, let's put that away just for a second, out of the way. And I'm gonna grab a wipe. Here it is. It was hidden. Just this top part. A little squirt of water here. You want to get that paste out of that screen. I think it's because it's so warm. It tends to be drying quicker. You need to be able to see through it. Let's spray it and let that sit a couple seconds here. Now we're going to use our board eraser. Let's turn it over and get it on the other side here. So you can see the white now come through. That's when I know it's nice and clean. It's a little stained, but that doesn't mean it's not you can't see through it, or through it, yes. So you want to be able to see right through that. Okay. I'm going to block that dry. Sticky side is up. And I'll just put it in my hand and wipe that part down. All right. Now let's line everything up. Okay, that lined up very, very well. Let's get some more pesto here. All right, take that off. Take that excess off. Okay, let's see if that helped. Much better. Much, much better. All right. Let that dry. There is your June Club Couture project. If you guys are interested in joining, if you aren't already a club member, go ahead and comment club and we'll get information out to you. And stay tuned through the rest of the month of June because we are going to build our tiered tray full of all kinds of cherry goodness. So thanks for watching and I hope to see you guys again soon.